Hi there, St. Anne families. Happy New Year, and welcome to a special kind of St. Anne video in which I want to take a few minutes to explain to you how the finances of our school work and what role you and your family play in that dynamic. In this video, I want to help explain the four main ways that St. Anne is funded and how important each of those revenue streams is to our school. To put things very overly simply, we can categorize our revenue into four main buckets: tuition, scholarships, fundraising, and parish subsidy. Tuition is the obvious and most impactful form of revenue that our school relies on year in and year out. St. Anne tuition is set each year and is based on the number of factors like inflation rates, anticipated teacher salaries, enrollment, insurance rates, tuition of similar schools, and more. At St. Anne, we try to keep our tuition relatively low compared to neighboring Catholic schools. It's definitely the biggest revenue source for our school, which is normal and financially healthy. Scholarships from the Today and Tomorrow Education Foundation provide St. Anne families with scholarships to help make tuition more affordable. These are dollars that we can count on as a school and that families are not charged for tuition. It's a very important revenue source for St. Anne, often accounting for up to 15% of what's happening at our school. Fundraising. This is money that school events and fundraisers incrementally contribute over the course of the year. Most fundraisers are modest, but our annual dinner dance and auction is a very big fundraiser for the parish and school. It can often account for 5 to 10% of what happens at St. Anne each year. Parish subsidy is the final revenue stream. It's the extra money needed from the school, from the parish to meet needs. This number can fluctuate from year to year depending on costs, enrollment, tuition collection, and more. We try to keep this as low as possible. The Archdiocese recommends using less than 40% of annual offertory to help fund the school. These are the four revenue streams that are the main ways we pay for our school. Last year, St. Anne spent roughly $1.1 million to run the school. That's about $6,000 per student. An incredibly thrifty per pupil expense. For perspective, Normandy Schools Collaborative spends about $16,000 per kid. Ferguson Florissant spends about $15,000. So St. Anne spending $6,000 per student puts us in the top 10 schools in the entire Archdiocese for efficiency. But St. Anne charged only $5,700 per student. That money is paid to St. Anne in the form of tuition and scholarships and other things. But not every dollar we charge is always paid to us over the course of the year. So where does that extra money come from? That's where fundraisers and parish subsidy come in. Our biggest fundraiser is the auction, but that money gets paid out over the course of the year. Whatever expense tuition, scholarships, and fundraising won't cover, parish subsidy comes in to save the day. While the parishioners of St. Anne are very generous and proud of our school, we are always working to keep our parish subsidy as low as we can. These four sources make up the majority of our annual budget. If any one of them is lacking, the other revenue streams have to adjust accordingly. So St. Anne families have a huge role in making the school work. Applying for scholarships is very important. Paying tuition consistently is very important. Talking to the bookkeeper, principal, and pastor about financial needs is important. If tuition collection goes down, parish subsidy has to go up, and that's not the St. Anne way. So what does this mean for you? Today, the TTEF scholarship portal has opened. It's your chance to log in and apply or reapply for your scholarships for the upcoming 2025-26 school year. It's free to apply and it doesn't take long, so please find time this week to log in and do it. Additionally, it means paying your tuition consistently to the best of your ability is as important as ever. Every dollar counts for St. Anne, so please do your part.